Okay, so I'm actually really excited about this tier list because first of all, I'm using a new recording software, which lets me do this, which is like super cool, I guess. I don't think I'm ever going to use that, but that's kind of cool. And also, I actually have all of the how do I stop that? Okay, there we go. I have all of the actual pictures for the lots because the Free Realms assets someone sent to me, so like all the pictures, all the music and everything. So that's going to make it much easier going forward with video editing and thumbnail making and stuff like that. And yeah, I did a little bit of research on all the lots too, so hopefully my opinions aren't like just, oh, this is a cool looking picture. I'll have a little bit of context on them. And if you don't know the lots yourself, that's okay, don't worry about it. I'll explain them a little bit too, so you don't have to be like, oh, I have no idea what he's talking about. Let's see, what else? I think that's pretty much it. I also have a little section down there for I don't know the lots. That's for if you want to make a tier list yourself. You can find the link at the top of the screen, maybe? I don't know. I'll put the link in the description. There we go. And then you can make a tier list yourself, too. I'm excited to see what other people, put on their tier lists. But let's just start with the apartment. So this is the standard lot that everybody gets from the beginning of the game, whether they were a member or not. It was a small room, no outside. It was literally just a little box room. And I'll have pictures of each of the lots, too, if I can. Hopefully most of them, for a little bit of context. So it was nothing exciting. I'm gonna put it in B tier just because it's not bad. It's a good place to start. And I don't know if the apartment was given to new players later in the game. I think you had to have owned it from when it existed because it was replaced by another lot, which we will do next, called the condo, which I'm gonna put in A tier because it's the same exact dimensions as the apartment. The only difference is that it has a little outdoors area. That's what's in the thumbnail for this video, and also I think most people probably have a memory of this one. And if you were a member, you would also have free access to, from the beginning of the game, this lot here. It was called the Small Wilds House. And that was, it's exactly what was in the picture. It had a big yard, it was a big house, it had an attic. So that was pretty cool. I'm going to put that in S tier, just because I have memories of there, probably more than the other two so far. I only remember the condo. I don't think I even had the apartment. But S tier, that's like the 3 levels of beginning lots right there. And then we can just go through these systematically. This one is really confusing for whoever's made their tier list before me. This picture is actually for the Bat Cavern lot, but I didn't have a better resolution. It was 32 by 32, which is not great. And I have never seen any videos of the Bat Lot. I have one picture of it, and it's not even like a very good picture. So I don't know. I'm just gonna put it actually probably below the apartment, just because I don't know what it is. Okay, next up, this is the Sandy Beach Lot, I believe it was called. That could be wrong though, I'm not sure on that. It was like a standard square-shaped lot, rectangle-shaped lot, but it was split in half with water on one side and sand on the other, so it was an actual beach. It's a unique idea, maybe for some specific things you wanted to build, like if you're gonna go for like a boardwalk kind of deal or something. I could see that being cool, so I will put it above, actually, yeah, above the condo. It's a cool idea. Okay, next is the Black Spore. I don't know if it was called the house. Black Spore Mansion, maybe? It's a triple-decker house, basically, and lots of people seem to like it. I know that a lot of people put it in S tier. I've seen some people put it in B tier, but I do have memories of it, and I do remember it being cool. And I'll leave it in S tier for now, actually. Why not? It was cool. It's a triple-decker house, maybe higher, I can't remember. And it has a big building area around it, and it was flat, so you could actually build on it, which is kind of interesting. Which is, as opposed to the other Black Spore lot, this one, it's called the Marsh Lot, I want to say. But the problem with that one is the terrain was really bumpy, and it had like some water in it. It was like that part of Black Spore that's swampy, I guess, which I could see it being used for certain like role play purposes or very specific builds, but overall it wasn't good for just general building. And then this one is just called Black Spore Lot. I honestly have not seen this one. I don't know anything about it. I'm going to assume it's just a square. I have seen a picture of it, I think, maybe. I think it's just a square, though, like your other standard lots. Next is the Briar Falls, which, honestly, so far, out of all of these, is probably the coolest one. I know some people, well, I know Skyward, you're watching this, I'm sure. This is probably going to be one you like, because this is your favorite area of the game, is the waterfalls, right, in Briarwood. So basically, it's a big island, surrounded by like a moat of water and then purple waterfalls around it. So it's super cool for anything you want to build. I've seen someone build like a hotel kind of skyscraper thing in the middle of it. I guess you could do anything, but it's plenty of space and it's got a really cool area around it. And then we have the Briarwood lot, which is pretty easy to see from the picture. It's just a square, just like the other one. So that kind of deserves to be in the middle of B tier just because it has so much potential, but it's not very, like, it's very neutral, you know, all the empty lots are very neutral. Here's the second biggest lot in the game. This was the Briar Towers lot, so it has like the, what was it called? The fortress. I'm blanking and I don't want to say it wrong, so I'm just not going to guess. It was the second biggest one in the game, and I've heard it's very popular, although I have not seen it. I might have a picture of it here. Let's see. I don't know where I would put it though. I feel like I'll just put it kind of up at the top of A tier because I know it's good, and I know I'm not like a huge fan of the beach lot, so I'll just put it there. That seems fine. Next up is the Singing Crystal Mines lot, which is also a cave, big empty square, but it's a cave. That's it. But it's cool. That makes it slightly more unique than the other empty lots because it's got like a roof on it, which is very weird and kind of maybe even limiting in a way. I wonder if that limited how tall you could build or if the ceiling was like way too tall. Because I don't know. I've never really thought about that before. We'll find out. And I'm really looking forward to being in, you know, Realm Sunrise and getting experience with like actually playing around with the lots, because I don't have experience with any of these except for the small Wilds house and the condo, really. And like I visited some people's lots in like a few of these, but that's pretty much it. Sunstone Dam or Dwarf Dam. In the files it's called the Dwarf Dam, but I think in the game it's Sunstone Dam. We'll put that at top of S tier. It's pretty cool. It's the biggest lot in the game, first of all. And second of all, it's just cool shaped. It's not like a giant square. It's got things to see in it. You know, it's very interesting. There's a lot of potential there. Maybe the unique shape could limit some potential, but I don't know. I just really like it. And Sunstone is my favorite area in the game anyways at the moment, so I mean, I kind of have to put it there. Next is another uniquely shaped one. This is the Shrouded Glade Stairs. So it's like 3 tiers, kind of like a flat area, and then you go up another flat area, up a third flat area. I could see that being interesting. So I'll put it kind of like maybe up here below below Briarwood Falls. Right there. That seems cool. I can see a lot of potential for that. Next is the Lonely Island lot, which doesn't need too much of an introduction. It's just a lonely island in the middle of water. It's not my favorite. Same reason as the other one, where it's too much room, and I'm not a fan of building like on the water, I guess. Oh, well, speaking of which, the next one, this one's tough because it's literally all water except for a tree in the middle, if I recall correctly. But it is very cool. There's some very niche things you can do with it, but like very few niche things, you know? Like the big empty lots, you can do anything with them. With the Lake Tree lot, you can only do so much. It is very cool though, so I won't put it in C tier just because the potential things you can do with it are cool, even though there's not very many. Next up is the giant Wilds House. I feel like I want to just put it up to the next one, up next to the small Wilds House, because I've never seen it before, but I know that it's basically the same thing but bigger. Next is Vale Lot. This one is a square, so that's going to go with the other ones. Actually, it can go above the other ones, underneath Singing Crystal, because it's unique. And then this one is Vale Stream, which is very similar to the beach one, where it's got land and water, except instead of half and half, there's a river going like right in the middle of it. And it is rectangular shaped, if I remember. It seems kind of difficult to use, although I can see some potential. So I'll put it kind of like up here. There we go. Next is the Rumble Dome lot. I don't know. I'm just going to put it over here because I literally have no idea what it looked like, how big it was, if people liked it. All I know about it is it's from the card game, I think. That's about it. Seaside lot. It's going to be another standard lot. I can put it above Vale, I guess. It is really cool. And Shrouded Glade lot, same thing. Shrouded Gloam lot, I don't know. I'm sorry, I can't say that I do. I'm pretty sure it's a square, but I don't want to assume anything, so I'm just going to leave it there. Same with like Snow Days, I assume is the same as the Snow Hill lot, but I'm not sure. This is the Snowy Lodge. That's going to be like right up in S tier. That's basically like the Wilds house, but instead of being in the wilds, it's in Snow Hill. And it's just like this big house. And I have some memories of visiting other people's lots there in that area. Next is Snow Hill lot. That's going to be here. Actually, no, yeah, that's probably better. The yacht, I think, is a really cool concept, but what I've seen from other people's tier lists is that it's not very high up on theirs, so I'm kind of inclined to agree, or to believe them rather, that they probably have a good reason for that, even if I don't know why. So I'll probably put it in B tier. It is very niche, kind of like the Lake Tree, because it's already built, so that you can't really do too much with it. Interestingly enough, maybe I'll put it up here, just because, yeah, that's good. Oh, wait, it won't move. There we go. Okay. Next is Sunstone. I think this one is just a square as well. Don't quote me on that. Sorry if I'm totally wrong on that. Put it like right there. That's fine. And then this is the VIP Clubhouse, which you could only buy if you unlocked a VIP 5. That said, it wasn't like mind-blowing. Like, you had to unlock it. You had to work really, really hard for it. But then it wasn't like mind-blowing. It was just kind of a perk of being at VIP 5, and then you had to buy it. I'll put it like here, I guess, maybe. And the apartment, actually, I don't know why I put that high, so high too. I think I can put the apartment like here, because it's got a lot of potential because it's just a little box, but it's also not as much potential as the normal lots. And last but not least is Wugachug lot, which is also just a square, I think. I'm probably wrong on that, but we'll put it kind of like up here. Yeah, there we go. So my memory of these is definitely not as clear as some people's, in the Discord anyways. People that maybe played it when they were a bit older for a longer time. You know, I was 8 and 9, and I played it for like a year, so that's my recollection. That's kind of going to be my tier list. I really do like to see what other people's opinions are, you know, and how they might explain some pieces of it differently. And yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching if you got this far anyways, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.